Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Yahweh is the name of Heavenly Father, meaning He is, He exists, He to be. Ba'in Ha-the Sham name, Yahushai being the begotten Son, meaning He delivered, He saves. Rakakwadash, Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great most and every well, peace and blessings to the elect of Israel. Shalom and Abba. Back at it again with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai. Lord willing, the lesson is edifying. And I want to get right into it through the spirit, man. They will not be able to escape. Okay, anybody left on the land of Babylon the Great, aka America, when ICBM nuclear missiles hit, all right, they're going to be through. And that's why we're going to need to be, Lord willing, we be of that elect number. We're going to need to be delivered out of this place via the chariots, man. Okay, so that we can be hid from the Lord's anger and from His destruction. Let me get this real quick. Zephaniah 2:1, it says, gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired. And how are we being gathered together? Who is the nation not desired being gathered together? It's the elect of the nation of Yasharallah. Okay, being gathered together here in these last days. It's not going into having unity camps with false doctrines. Okay, we're gathered together in the spirit and in the truth of Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai. Okay, it says, before the decree bring forth, before the day passes the chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you. Right. Okay, so we're being gathered unto this word, unto this truth, before Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai's destruction comes, man. Okay, it says, seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought His judgment. And that's what we're supposed to be doing here in these last days, seeking Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai continually. Okay, executing His justice and His judgment in the earth. All right, which is with applying these scriptures. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. That's right. So if we're seeking after the Lord's righteousness, we're applying meekness to our walk. All right, we're being meek and humble and lowly like our Lord Yahushai was, like it says in Matthew 11. Then we're going to be hid in the day of the Lord's anger, man. Hid from what? Hid from that nuclear destruction. You know, Abbaradazah, we be a part of that elect number. We're going to be in Revelation 15, watching from the firmament on high, this place burn. Okay? Its fire is going to reach up to the heavens, man. Isaiah 26:20, it says, come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers. That chambers is talking about the chambers from the chariots, like it says in the book of Psalms. Psalms 104:3, it says, who layeth the beams of His chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds His chariot, who walketh upon the wings of the wind. That's right. So the Lord said, enter into them chambers, meaning the rooms of the chariots. We're going to be within. You know, Lord willing, we be a part of that elect number. Okay, Isaiah 26:20, it says, come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself, as it were, for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed. That's right. So what are we going to be hidden from? We're going to be hidden from the destruction on high, man. Okay? Until that indignation be overpassed, man. Because America's going to be destroyed within 1 hour. All right? 1 hour, such great riches is going to come to naught, as it says in Revelation. Okay? So it's going to be a major destruction. That's why we're going to need to be delivered out of this place. But anyone left on the soils of America when the destruction hits is over with. Revelation 11:13, in the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. And in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000, and the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the power of heaven. Right. Now, when you break that down, all right, it says the same hour was there a great earthquake. The same hour within what? When you go into Revelation 11:12, let's get it real quick. Revelation 11:12, it says, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. That's right. So the Lord is going to tell His elect, come up hither. All right. He's going to go up to them, and the elect's going to go up in that fathership, man. All right. You know, scripture say how the Lord shall descend with a shout from heaven, right? And the voice of the archangel and the trumpet of the Most High. Okay, and that cloud is going into the fathership, those chambers that we're going to be hiding in. It says, and their enemies beheld them. Yeah, perfect scripture for that is Wisdom Solomon 5. How they're going to see the strangeness of our salvation. It says, in the same hour was there a great earthquake. So within that time, simultaneously, while the elect is getting beamed up, the missiles are going to be pelting down upon America. So that earthquake is going to be happening because of the nuclear missiles. Okay? And it says, and the 10th part of the city fell. Meaning what? America is going to be broken up into 10 FEMA zones or FEMA regions. Okay? And all of America is going to be destroyed. Because there's going to be 200 million ICBM nuclear missile warheads shot off in World War III. Okay? It says, and even if you try to flee, you still can't escape the Lord's judgment, because other places of the earth is going to get hit with nuclear missiles too, like the land of Israel. Like it says in Revelation 20, the camp of the saints got compassed with fire, roughly paraphrasing. The camp of the saints is the land of Israel, which you gutter rats is in our land. And the Lord's going to give us our land back, and you devils are going into slavery. Thus saith the Lord. Okay? And it says, and in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. 7,000 means a completion amount of people, the complete population of people left in America, no matter if you're hidden in a bunker or in a mountain or whatever the case may be. You're crouching in a fetal position, hiding under a table, staying away from the windows. If you're left on the soils of America when those nuclear missiles hit, you're finished. You're not going to be able to escape. All right, because the Lord doesn't miss, man. He's going to take no prisoners as far as those who are left in the soils of America. Now, if you at least you try to escape into other countries and go into bunkers, guess what? All right, you're going to be the first crops of slavery. Psalms 149 and 5 on down. Okay? It says, and the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the power of heaven. Right. Why was the remnant affrighted? Because they're going to see the terrible judgment of the Lord. Hey, because even though we're going to have new bodies, we're still going to have the capability to fear Yahweh Bashmel Shai. Like the Lord say, he's going to put his fear in us, man. He tells that in Jeremiah. Jeremiah 32 and 40, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them and that I will not turn away from them to do them good, but I will put my fear in their hearts and they shall not depart from me. And that's going to happen when we get those new bodies. Okay. But also, you know, the Lord is terrible, man. The Lord is known as the King of Terrors. Okay. And Moses, when he seen the anger of the Lord, it said that he was with the exceeding fear. Hebrews 12 and 21. And Moses wasn't even, and the Lord wasn't even angry at Moses. He was angry at Israel. But Moses was still afraid, man. Same way how we're going to see the anger of the Lord towards 2/3 of the wicked. All right. And we're still going to be afraid. Hebrews 12 and 21. And so terrible was the sight that Moses said, I exceedingly fear and quake. Right. Moses was trembling at the fear of the Lord, man. Seeing how angry the Lord was towards Israel for making that idol God. All right. You know. So that's what it's going to be like for us too, Lord willing. We be in them chariots watching the destruction from on high. And no one's going to be able to escape. Job 20 and 26, all darkness shall be hidden in secret places. Let me get this real quick. Job 20 and 26 says, all darkness shall be hidden in secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. So that fire not blown is the nuclear missile shot off. It's going to consume America and those left in this place, man. It says it shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle, man. All right. So anybody left on the shores of America, it's going to go ill with them, man. Okay. And they're not going to be able to escape. Joel 2 and 3. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. That's talking about the nuclear missiles. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, right? So before the missiles hit, you see civilization, you see the buildings, you see the people, the trees, right? Plant life. It says the Garden of Eden. It says civilization, right? It says, and behind them, meaning after the nuclear missiles do their thing, a desolate wilderness, yea, and nothing shall escape them. So it's going to be a desolate wilderness, man. Nothing's going to be able to escape the wrath of the Lord in these times to come. No one can hide themselves afar off from Yahweh Bashmel Shai. You can't run and you can't hide. Okay? So that's the point on that right there. You know? Let's see if I can find that precept. Job 34:22. There is no darkness nor shadow of death where the workers of iniquity may hide themselves. Right. You can't hide from the Lord, man. Okay? You think you can, but you can't, man. All right? Amos 9:3. And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. Yeah, you elites thinking you can hide in those mountains and in them bunkers, the Lord's going to snatch you up via the elect and put you into slavery. It says, I will search and take them out thence, and though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. Right. So you try to go on your underground, your underwater submarines, your $1 million doomsday submarines, the Lord's going to send Leviathan upon you. Psalms 104 says how Leviathan plays with the ships, man. Okay. So that's the point of that right there. You know, Abba Razai's lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh, double honors to the apostles and those great Muslim that were well, peace and blessing to the elect of Israel. Shalom and above. Shalom, shalom. Yeah, just want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Shai, Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Shai, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh. All right, double honors to the apostles and those great Muslim that were well, peace and blessings to the elect of Israel. So just doing a quick rerun. You know, after I did this lesson, I tuned into the Apostles live stream, and the Apostles brought this out in their live stream as well, man. And they put me on to this precept right here. This is Numbers 24 and 23. It says, and he took up his parable and said, alas, which alas means woe, you know, woe, W-O-E, which represents sorrow or distress or death and destruction, you know. It says, alas, who shall live when the Most High doeth this? That's right, man. When the Lord, and the apostles brought it out through the Spirit, when the Lord brings that nuclear destruction, man, you're not going to have anybody left alive in the soils of America. You know, and this is really through the Spirit, because even last night, brothers and I were going over this at a fellowship, man. You know, so this is really through the Spirit, man. Okay? You know, the Lord pushing that vibration out there in the earth. Okay? And, you know, it's going to manifest when this prophecy is fulfilled. Okay, and I got this other precept that came to my spirit through the spirit of power. Yahweh Shai. This is Isaiah 34 and 10. It says, it shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever. From generation to generation it shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever. Right. Because Babylon is going to be burning a long time. So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, which it won't happen, but let's say, hypothetically speaking, you got a person hiding in a bunker in America after the nuclear destruction, and they just somehow have to sneak back up, you know, out of the bunker for some reason. America's going to be burning roundabout for many years, man. Okay? You know, and then after the smoke dies down, it's going to be inhabited with desert animals and island creatures, man. Okay? Because this place is going to be a desolate wilderness, like we read earlier in Joel, man. You know, and it says it's not gonna. It says it's gonna lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever. Meaning no one's gonna inhabit this land. Okay, from generation to generation, America will never be inhabited again. Like Scripture said, neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there. These other nations, they're not gonna be able to partake in business here anymore. That's why they're gonna be crying afar off, man. No one's gonna be able to inhabit Babylon the Great after it's destroyed, man. And a lot of these nations are gonna leave Babylon prior to it being destroyed, because they're going to see how there's no more profit in this place, man. The scriptures speak about that as well. They're going to go back to their countries to flee from the oppressing sword. Scriptures also say, we would have healed Babylon, but she cannot be healed. Let us go every man into his own country. It says, it shall be as a chase road that no man taketh up. You know, everyone's going to go back to their own people. There are a lot of these other nations, they're here doing business with Babylon, but they're going to see how this economy is failing. They're seeing how Babylon's deteriorating. All right. And they're going to go back to their native lands, man. You know, they only come here to make money anyways. Okay. Going to Isaiah 34 and 11, it says, but the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it. The owl also and the raven shall dwell in it. And he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness. Right. Line of confusion, stones of emptiness, because, you know, you're not going to be able to tell city to city, you know, what type of, you know, city limits there are. And it's just going to be one big desert land. Okay. So that's why it's going to be a line of confusion, because there's not going to be any dividing or markers for navigation or any city limits. Like, you know, when you leave one city, it says you are entering into such and such city, or you are now leaving such and such city, or even going state to state. You are now entering into this state. You are now leaving this state. You know, that's all gonna get burnt up, man. You know, you're not gonna be able to see, oh yeah, that's my that's the corner store that used to be by my grandma's house right there. You know, everything's just gonna be a desert land, man. A line of confusion, stones of emptiness. Verse 12, it says, they shall call the nobles thereof to the kingdom, but none shall be there. Why? Because everyone left on the soils of America will be destroyed, and all her princes shall be nothing. Right. So everybody who was left on the soils of America, when the nuclear destruction hits, are going to be destroyed. Thus saith the Lord. Okay. So that's just a few more precepts that came up through the Spirit. I just wanted to add that to the lesson. I brought this out. This lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem El Shai, Bashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great most will never well. Peace and blessings to you like the Israel. Shalom and the Bible.